BloodRayne. Now that's an interesting franchise that was forgotten in the 2000s. Here's what I found on Bloody Rory.
Like that's ever gonna happen. What a logic.
Body was told.
Here's what I found on BloodRayne after playing it for the first time on the physical copy disc on PC. I haven't looked on any other reviews or people playing it, so I'm saying this from my experience all the way through. What I liked about it is how the mechanic works. She can use her aura vision to guide the player through the game, which helps me go somewhere when I was supposed to, even if it's not what I expected. Though some of her powers were OP one way or another, being slow motion or the blood rage mode. The harpoon was an interesting concept given by Mince early in the first act. You can grab a bunch of enemies and you can bring them here, just like Scorpion for Mortal Kombat, where you can feed on. What I don't like is how the movements on the PC was quirky but speedy. The shooting mechanics is an auto aim, though to be fair, it's cool that it served the purpose when it comes to shooting it at further or close range. But sometimes, however, when using rocket launchers or anything that is big guns, it misses the target half the time, sometimes potentially hurts the player. The enemy AI from the 2000s, it's funny. It can be funny at times, but it can be terribly annoying when it harms the player quickly with hitboxes that comes out of nowhere and makes no sense at all. But you know what's the worst part of it all? The worst part of the first game is you can't skip cutscenes after you die many times. Even the health meter, if you've been damaged as much, if you would be saved in the progress, it stayed intact. It doesn't regenerate. So it's very difficult to proceed the game without dying it multiple times. The story is okay for the most part. You play as Rain, a half-human and vampire that's working in a Brimstone society, and her goal was to stop the GGG from obtaining the Beliar's artifact from bringing power to Nazi Germany, but ends up bringing supernatural creatures along the way, killing their soldiers in the process. With all honesty, it's a decent game. It's an alright game. I'd give it 7.9 out of 10. And that's about it. Maybe down the road I'll play the sequel of BloodRayne's franchise.